Hey, what's up, guys? This is Dramatic Horus here, and we have Nico and we have Rai, but I don't think he wants to be on the podcast or talk. But yeah, so we got some crazy ass slopaverse from Leaflet, the whole saga of the AI generated slot machine for VTubing, and yeah, we gotta find out it's not even fucking out yet, so it's kind of funny. so
Yeah.
so I wonder if it's like a whole backlash, and they looking at it, and they got some good points that this guy, this V guy, um he's a YouTuber and he live stream. He has like this little gremlin fucking character, but so yeah, so this guy, the Trigger dude, he's an AI bro. We all know this. Let's be for real. You don't like AI because you won't be able to charge $1,000 for a basic VTuber model. Okay, let's talk about this. V is a guy that does VTubing. I think he does live now and stuff. He actually did look like his character, crime gremlin guy. But his point is very good, and Rev obviously would never show this because Rev will always pick the worst comments and the first things. He's a Leafy thing. So anything that actually has a good uh thing to it, they will just throw it away and say you just anti, you woke, all this shit, all this crazy stuff, right? Um, so this is what he says. I mean, I guess that's your way to look at it, but you do realize around 2 weeks of work, 8 hours a day. Now divide that by an hour and see how much money that artist is actually making. Now, you can say, well, sure, but you should still be replaced because it's cheaper, right? But
No.
this is the funny part. A lot of these people are on the right that are using all this AI slop because the president's using AI slop and like posting shit, and this is why like all the AI bros are majority on the right, and they are just brainwashed because they like a super fan of Donald Trump and like all these weirdos, right? But it's funny where this guy brings this up, and very good point. And then how exactly can you argue that the working class lads shouldn't be replaced with H-1Bs, visa Indian workers for the same reason?
Yeah.
And why is it bad that a bunch of illegals, you cheaper, we can pay them less, and yeah, like that's a very good point. I mean, we talked about like, you got to look at the hours, how long it takes and stuff. This guy brings it up, but this is a super dunk on the right that has all this AI slop, and we mind you, that's not a very good thing to do because we know a lot of programmers are losing their jobs, a lot of office workers, secretaries are losing their jobs, a lot of uh, artists are losing their jobs, music guys are losing their jobs. They even talking about have AI generated like movie stars and everything now and stuff, and they trying to do that. And it
Of course they would.
shows that,
Sure.
these Republicans, these so-called Republicans, don't understand anything because they fucking idiots and stuff. And why would you want to make a model for free? That just sounds like communism. And like everybody can just become a fucking thing. Like if you don't support the artists, making money and stuff, or even charging money and stuff, you just want everything free for the model? That sounds like commie talk and
Literally,
stuff.
it's like full circle right now.
Yeah, it went full circle, and it's just like it's bred VTubing right now. Like it's kind of funny, bred VTubing. Like you have a little commie, little red hat, little leaflet, with the little red hat, the commie get up, all red and stuff, and then she makes a fucking thing for free and stuff. Once again, it is it. This is the kicker. It's gonna be funnier because we know how communists are. If you're a true Republican, you be against this shit. That's just me. Like, I don't support the AI because, first off, it spies on you. It's stealing your data. It steals copyright. Uh, it makes people lazier, and we have a whole industry of fucking idiots. Just saying.
Yep.
Like, you can't be a Republican supporting AI. I'm sorry. Like, it doesn't work because you against copyright then.
Look, they're gonna say it's but it's cheaper and this, that, and the other. Well,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
then we should have just kept all the illegals then at this point,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, exactly.
Because it's
Like, what?
cheaper.
Yeah, it's
We shouldn't
cheaper.
have kicked them out. We should have just
Exactly.
kept them. Like
Like,
by
what?
that same standard,
Yeah,
we should have never just had I should have just let them all
yeah,
stay.
what? Yeah,
And
exactly.
like I don't understand.
Yeah,
You're just gonna
exactly.
replace with one bullshit with another bullshit.
Yeah, exactly.
Dude,
Like,
these guys
what?
are retarded.
Yeah,
They're just
exactly. Like,
dumb.
these are fucking mongoloids that are just like, Mountain Dew soda and Dorito fingers and stuff. Like, and
Little
stuff.
Asmongold's
Yeah, little
generated
Asmongold's.
this.
Yeah,
He's generated these little Barmans things.
yeah. What happened to the real Republicans? Like, hey, this shit's actually like fucking enslaving little bots and stuff. Like this is some like lazy Democrat shit. Oh wait, hold it,
Literally.
hold it. Where are all these tech bros from?
Hmm.
California.
Starts with a sillet.
Silicon
Hmm.
Valley.
Hmm.
So the
Deep blue.
Democrats are like in Donald Trump's pockets and like like we all know how Democrats love those slaves and shit and stuff
Mm-hmm.
and making no jobs for Americans. You know what I mean? The Democrat
And
way.
no jobs for them. Either they
Commie
gotta
way.
get them illegals or it's gotta be something else.
Yep, exactly. Tasty. But that
Mm.
guy has a very good point. Like I didn't even think about that part. I'm like, oh, you are right about that. Mm,
Literally.
mm, and stuff. Like, not everybody can have a Bugatti, and not everybody can be a VTuber. Sorry, honey. And where do you get the fucking
Sorry.
money to make this shit? But but and then we have this new budget VTubing system by Leaflet.
Hello, everybody. Leaflet here. People were asking if I can make
Yes.
It has some like
Yes.
music or some weird shit. I don't like that. Yeah, I wish it. Dude, she has fucking music. She
I
did
don't
that
know if
on
it's
purpose.
copyrighted or not,
Yeah, like she
or
did
free
this
to
on
use. I
fucking
don't know.
purpose. You fucking little rat. You rat.
Ratata,
Oh my god. That's so lame. Like I
creator,
don't
which
yeah. Fuck.
then this kind of cock blocked everything.
Yeah.
All right. So what is this? What is the general gist of this then?
Okay. So basically, uh Leaflet did that shit on purpose. I wouldn't doubt she did that on purpose to fuck.
Are you able to click around? I don't. He gives it a fucking music. We can't just
fucking
fucking.
music. Like, who has fucking music playing and stuff? And I'm like, I don't trust that music, bro. Like, god damn it, Leaflet. Like, she
It
doesn't
could be
want.
AI generated music.
Yeah, but still, like,
Yeah.
she could like
Just
cop.
copyright claim
Yeah,
it. Yeah,
yeah. She
yeah.
would do that shit. She would fucking do.
So
God damn it, Leaflet. Like, can you get like a non what's them call it, and then. But anyway, she talked about in this where uh she okay, so this is the funny part is it's free, right?
yep,
She's gonna make it free for everybody. And
like true.
but it has tokens though.
There's the cat. So you gotta buy the tokens to use.
That's the thing. Like we would have to watch like fully like but she talked about tokens and I'm like, wait, do you have to spend the money on the tokens or like what's going on here? Like when I hear tokens, I hear money.
There's
It's
That's the
stuff.
only way. Because there's
Yeah.
no way they could just keep producing shit without
Yeah, yeah.
getting paid back to pay for the tokens.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
this isn't free.
Yeah. Yeah. So and then another thing she talked about where the companies will um would have to pay for it though. And I'm like,
So I guess
wait.
they're supposed to take the front
Yeah.
of the
Yeah.
payment. So I
Yes.
guess they lose out the
So
most of the money while individuals.
she's trying to make a fucking org or whatever VTubing fucking agency from this. That what it sounds like. And I'm
I
just
would not be
like,
surprised.
yeah. And remind you, this system is not out yet. So we like, okay, so how did she get all the money? How does she get everything? How did this happen? Right? Posty she made it, all this weird shit, all this stuff. But I'm like, okay, so we know she has all this AI tech. I don't think she fully programmed this. I think this is full of shit, right? But stay tuned for like the one part. We're gonna go to the banana thing for a little bit.
Yep.
So we just want to like monkey around with this chick, but artists be like, artists open commissions, refuse to work with you. You look at another alternative, artist gets upset, artists get no money, makes angry call out for posts, promotes commission open and they stay open. We went full circle. Okay, so let's talk about this. Why did they not refuse to work with you? Okay,
Mm,
let's
They
think
refuse
about
to work.
that.
Let's take a
Why
look
you
at it.
don't give the context? Okay, refuse to work for you. Why did not refuse? Like they have a reason, right? So the main reason why that artists don't want to work with her, she was using AI art and all this stuff. Once again, it's like the Jew thing where it's like, hey, I make, this weapon that's really good, and then I sell it to a Nazi, and like the Nazi wants like this on the weapon, and then after you give them the weapon, they off you. Like that's not a good idea, right? And then on top of this, a
Yeah.
lot of artists would be like, "Hey, are you just gonna grab my artwork? You pay for it, right? You grab the artwork, fuck me over by charging the money back, take the image and stuff, put in an AI machine, and then make bunch of shit of the fucking art."
Yep.
Like, this is the main reason why they don't want to work with you. Like, if it's because of that, it kind of makes sense. It's bad for business, right?
Hmm.
And a lot of people did that. like that's actually a legitimate issue. You know, but they don't want to talk about that one. But that's the
The
thing.
laptop scams, all
Mm-hmm.
problems with the
Mm-hmm.
customers.
Yeah.
They're acting like people just do this because they
Yeah.
want. Like, no,
Yeah.
there's like a whole problem. This was before AI. But
Yeah.
people like you here being all smug and shit,
Yeah.
just fucking people over left and right. You know, come on,
And yeah.
like,
And then so she had an incident where the worst artist commission. So basically, she talks about where like the artist had a workload, and once again we talked about this on our channel already, where the workflow and they're gonna give you your money back. They take your money, but they give you your money back because they couldn't finish it because it was like a legitimate issue with the workload and they might have took too many fucking commission workloads because a lot of artists do that and then they just keep on working every day like a fucking crazy person and stuff if you didn't know this. You know, it's a legitimate issue with like, okay, you can get mad as a customer, but you got to understand the reality, but she talks about it. And a lot of these people are divas. Like every VTuber, you can't tell me they are not a diva. And divas, and we know what
nasty
divas
tendency.
do, they lie about shit. And they make a whole scene about it. They like a fucking Karen and stuff. It's like, I couldn't get like a commission. It took so long, and then he overflated it. Like majority of the time, Bao did the same thing. Like they never show proof of like the incident, of what happened with the artist, and they never call out the artist that you have no proof or evidence, and they just say the shit. You know, once again, I've been saying this. I hear it all the time. I'm just like, okay, well, you never told us anything. You never told us the artist. You don't fucking call this artist out. You don't show us the fucking thing. And then she's like, well, this is why it's on the rise and all this shit, and then she uses it nonstop. Now, and remind you, we're gonna show this again. Okay? So she has this thing, art. Okay. Let's see her channel. Like, I don't even know how many. So she has like 4,000 subscribers, and then she has 40. Is that kind of weird?
No, on YouTube they showed that she had 40,000.
Yeah, but I know, but like that's way too close for like YouTube and Twitter to be like this.
Yeah, no, that's the thing. That's kind of like the weirder part because usually you would have like
Yeah.
one obvious main channel and then one still building up. This one is on both, which I don't ever see it like this
Yeah.
typically. 9 times out of 10 is one or the other,
Yeah.
not both at the same time. So it's one of
Yeah.
them something ain't adding
Yeah.
up.
Yeah. Something's not right about her. But, you know, like a lot of her stuff is like AI, you know, that's the reality. Like she just
Just AI. That's all
AI,
AI.
AI,
Everything's fucking
like
AI.
AI, like
Doing that.
AI, AI,
Oh
more
god.
AI,
Where
uh,
what does no artist
AI.
want to work with me? So I'm just gonna use more AI.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. This more AI, and then you have like, oh, somebody
One
actually,
person.
yeah, one person, but
Just one fucking
yeah,
person.
yeah, yeah. But we gotta look at this, you know.
Oh,
Oh, oh,
okay.
yeah,
I
yeah.
was gonna
It's fine.
say.
Yeah, but like it's gonna be like, okay, so more AI, AI,
Yeah, more
AI,
AI. AI.
AI.
Same shit.
Uh,
Like the same fucking problem. Just
yeah.
more AI than people
Mm-hmm.
drawing.
Like more AI,
Like that's because again, it's like
AI,
what what's the
AI.
point of just giving fan art to someone when obviously you're not gonna be no
Uh,
Picasso level AI. Where, oh,
yeah, like this. Oh, that's like some art, more AI, AI.
I don't know. AI can mimic bad art styles, so you can't
Yeah,
even trust it. Yeah.
yeah, exactly. Like this more AI, dude. Like that's all it is. Uh, oh, I guess this is actually like real. This is a real person. So this is probably like before like she got into super AI mode because at the time of this video, the one video with a AI like issue,
Mm-hmm.
uh,
Speedruns.
it was July, so it was around that time. So she was
Oh,
getting like real art
we're recording it.
and stuff, and then all of a sudden she got like, let's see the latest, it's all AI. Like it's just straight up all AI now. And then you
Yeah.
have that. Like this is what happens when your fan base cannot fucking do anything and nobody respects you. And remind you, all these people are AI bros. Like
Yep.
we've been following this whole fucking like AI bro shit. Like it is insane. Like all these people are just AI bros. It's the same thing with Leaflet. Like all her fans are just AI bros.
Yeah.
Like AI bro, this guy, AI bro, this AI bros, AI bros, AI bros, AI bros, AI bros. And like they like fucking, excellent. Fuck these people, you know what I mean?
Of
So
course.
it's all AI. Like you don't have like legitimate new fan bases or anything. And majority of these people are just AIs, bros. Like this is not real shit.
Just they're all just
Yeah.
glazing it.
Yeah, it's glazing it.
Uh,
Like she doesn't have legitimate people that would use this, only AI bros, and it's not even out yet and stuff.
of
Like,
course, they gotta find some way to make the money to
yeah.
pay itself.
Yeah, exactly. Like this is another thing. Me and Nico, we talked about this. How does it get money? How is it gonna produce anything? Like this is generative AI. Like you can't just have a free thing like this. And you have
No free lunch
tokens.
here.
So
Well,
remind you, you might have like, do they even give out free tokens? Like I don't know, like you in that
usually
world.
they would give out free tokens, but again, it's only like very little, and
Yeah.
you would still have to pay. And so they're gonna make you pay. Like
Yeah.
it is what it is.
Yeah. Like this is supposed to be a dunk on like artists and stuff when it's like, yo, like you gotta look super bad. Nobody likes the AI slop. Like majority of Americans, like what is the percent of Americans supporting AI in America right now?
Supporting probably like 20 or 30%. There's more people that dislike it
Can you
outright
look
than they
that?
do supporting it.
Can you look
Yeah, I'm
that
looking.
up for me? Like,
Yeah. No.
like it's kind of funny because this how much people are complaining about, you know, AI artists and all this stuff. It's like it's a reasonable thing because nobody wants this slop in the community. Like nobody. Only people that want
Yeah.
it is fucking AI sloppers and stuff. Like it's kind
Yeah.
of like the guy that's like he got like third place and he's like think he's like the hottest shit and he got third place and stuff instead of first. It's literally like that right now.
Yeah.
And like we showed you like what was it 2 videos of Rev picking out the worst takes and literally going after smaller people. Like, it's a whole group of people behind this thing, putting money behind it, and we all know it's they have money in it. Now, this is the craziest part. So, I knew this was gonna happen, and I told Nico and the guy. I think no, he wasn't there. I told Nico, like, hey, they gonna fucking have the incest wincest couple fucking gonna be on making a leaflet video. Like, I already knew it. Because I'm like, all of a sudden, like, she just, like, I remember, like, fucking, like, all of a sudden, Leaflet makes a video with this guy, and I was like, who the, wait, Leaflet knows this person? Why? It's stuff. And it was just weird. It's stuff. So I was already connecting the pieces with this fucking AI fucking bullshit. And I had a theory of like, oh, maybe it's this guy because he's like some fucking AI slopper and stuff. So, and I was like, he had all this AI thumbnails. I'm like, dude, this guy's weird, but he has good takes. I should follow him, but I didn't know he was like super in depth of like generative fucking AI, and he has a fucking company.
Yeah.
So, let's get right into the shit. Is that really just AI fucking
Check this out.
Mentos?
I'm going to show you how I afforded this car. Okay, you ready?
Shut up.
Here with you today. Today we discuss the downfall of the most disgusting and degenerate VTuber ever.
Duh.
Provoked an act so vile, so heinous that the internet has decided, and I will point out this is actually something we need to study, because even on sentiment analysis, it said it was about 50-50% in terms of support and attack.
How? What?
So what she did.
I don't think it's 50-50 support.
Yeah.
I don't think that's 50-50% support. Like, if you got other people in the other communities that actually knew about this, like the bigger VTubers, it would be way worse than 50-50% support and stuff. Especially the Japanese, they hate the fuck out of AI.
Yeah.
Like, they look at it as like, get that fucking shit out of here. It's stuff. But yeah, it's.
Do you want to hear what Leaflet did that was so evil?
Tell me,
It's
Malcolm.
important to go into this because it shows where sentiment is globally right now in the United States, how sentiment in the United States has been manipulated, and how we
Manipulated. Remind you, in the United States, we got manipulated hating AI. That's what he's saying. And I'm like, wait a minute. So does he actually believe the fucking, like, you know, that Canadian guy that was trying to do the thing? Like, does he believe in that? And it was all this communist and he lied on national television where all these people came from like out of state or whatever when that wasn't even the case?
Yeah.
Huh. Okay.
we can utilize this to destroy our opponents because they're going to get suplexed, and I'm looking forward to this. So Leaflet made, you know how I've been trying to make like good VTubing software for like Live 2D? Well, I've never really gotten it good enough for like it to scare the other side yet. Leaflet,
It still requires tweaking out of the box, like a little bit of tinkering, but it's still amazing.
yeah, it's definitely usable, but it's
Yeah.
not Leaflet made something that was so good it scared people.
Yeah.
And she actually made it. Now she keeps telling me the way that she's doing it will never be as good as live 2D stuff will be.
It looks
Which-
better to me. I think maybe to people who aren't so anchored to traditional modern VTubing, they're like, no, I prefer this one. Give me that one.
Hey guys, Leaf here. I have an update. I was working on the
That bitch, like traditional, it's always been better. I'm just saying. But,
project for
Yeah.
a little bit today. Anyway, the big things are there are a couple new features I added.
I'll explain why with a few tweaks that I've already started making. It can be strictly better, and the way she made it is quite brilliant. Basically, she created a new type of PNG tubing, but I'll explain this in a second. Basically, a new way to make VTubing inexpensive. Super inexpensive, like thousands of times less in terms of the cost to enter. And being the absolute mad lad that she is, she gives it away for free.
but it has tokens though. Yeah.
Oh,
I'm just saying it has tokens. Like all I know about tokens and the AI field, it's money.
come from somewhere.
Yeah.
It
So
ain't free forever.
yeah, it's not free forever, guys. Like I've been like so.
For free.
Well, not to companies though, because she wants, the money. Is she
That's where the
really
money
doing?
gonna come from.
Yeah. Is she really doing it for helping people, or is she just trying to get that bag?
No?
And that actually causes some problems because it means you, the user, have to figure out how to use APIs. So on this stream today, what I am
boy.
announcing is
Oh, boy.
Leaflet just also gave me the code for this and said, try to improve it. Drop it on RFAB. You can use it with the RFAB tokens, which is just a 50% margin, which isn't much when you're talking about API tokens. Most are significantly more than that because they constantly change the price, and we're always selling stuff for under market and getting hit really bad by that. Just so you understand why we can't go less than 50. We really would prefer to.
So he's trying to get money.
Yeah.
Yeah. This was already planned. Like this is all like she never knew this guy, and then all of a sudden this shit happens. I'm just saying, and then he was doing VTubing rigging posily when like it's kind of weird that he's not even a VTuber or anything, but he's just into it, right?
Yeah.
Okay, buddy.
We go only 33% with videos because they just cost more, but with the images and stuff, when it's only like 50 cents, and then the next day they're like, oh, it's 80 cents, and it's like, what you told us 50 cents yesterday.
Yeah.
But anyway, what we have also done to live up to the spirit of Leaflet, but now across the rest of our site, is we have capitalism maxing mode, where you can put your own APIs into our site, and it will use your APIs for the agent system, for this system, for image generation, for narrative gameplay, and we will make nothing. Nothing.
Thanks,
It is
Malcolm.
completely free for, well,
This
Why
is
do
what
they always keep saying
happens.
free? They keep saying free up front,
Yeah.
and then it's like,
Yeah.
okay, how you gonna
Uh-huh.
get the money?
Yeah.
It's not free.
Yeah, it's not.
Something gotta give in there. What, you're gonna go off
Yeah.
for donations? Like, you really think people are gonna
Yep.
donate if it's
Yep.
free?
Yep.
Bullshit. It's just to
Like,
get your ass in there, and
uh-huh.
then like once you're in there, they integrate everything, then they're gonna switch it to pay, and then you're already balls in there. It's like, dude, you're already fucked. It's like, come on.
Yeah. And then and another thing about it too is kind of fucking stupid. Where it's like, okay, so if it's free, someone's gonna use it, have the PNG bullshit and stuff, right? And they get it. And they just say fuck off and stuff. And use the same thing, and they might come like once in a blue moon back to you maybe if you stay around because you might crash and burn.
Literally.
So it's just fucking weird.
I mean, you still have to pay the AI companies, but like if you want to go crazy and you're spending thousands of dollars a day and you're feeling like, I'd be better just rigging up something myself. Well, I mean, that's really why we're doing this, Simone, because I never want, like, I've created all the things I've created because I'm like, I just want something better. And so there's always going to be marginal things on our site that they will find a way to be charged for, right? Like, if everybody just moves to this system, then I could, I don't know, gate it behind like a small monthly fee or something like that.
Subscription.
A subscription. You fucking dirty little rats. Okay? See, that's what I've been saying. Me and Nico have been saying this. Even Ride is no fucking way. Like, these people are the scummy. They're gonna make more money off of you to make it a subscription, and it's gonna be 10 times worse. And if it's going through, like, I don't even know if the program is like, if it goes through their site to your shit, and if it goes down, you done. And the thing just gone. You can't even get it. So if it's go through the fucking like website and not like a physical like data system thing that you have on your computer, and if the site goes down and that's like part of the thing, like you just get fucked. And then and then they gonna get you, like, this is the thing, if it goes through the fucking their system and stuff, like the thing, and it's not separated from the website, they could fucking feed the subscription and stuff to you every month to get you itself like $20 a month for your fucking PNG so-called free thing.
Mm-hmm.
Bro.
Right? But it's a way to make it so that even if you every day, like RFAB is the main way that you use AI, that you're never going to break the bank or feel like we're exploiting you. And I absolutely want that from a product that I'm standing behind and involved in. That is, I mean, I think it's the future. I think that's when I think about the future of, before I get back into the leaflet story, the future of what a company is. We've gone with the opposite of the startup model. The startup model says you go out there and you try to do one thing really, really well. And if you're doing a new thing, do something else really, really well. But the problem is, in the AI world, anyone can summon any technology the moment they think of it. So, I wanted to make, these will be live as of today too, the hardware devices. A hardware device that my kid could use as a companion and that could tutor them. You want
Hardware companion, what is that thing?
So pretty much have a chat bot talk to them.
Wait.
Talk to the chat.
Oh, wait.
That's what it sounds like. Companion.
Chatbot RFAB. Hey, companions, all this weird what the
Search every
what the search every non-safe for work video site at once? Galleries and what the fuck? Yo, I didn't expect that. Yo, what the fuck is this site?
The fuck is going on with this site?
Yo, what the fuck? Base
Does this
AI.
lead anywhere?
I don't know. I don't know. I'm scared because I see unsafe work.
That's the shit. Yeah. Yo, what is all this shit?
Shoot, this is reality.
Creator tips?
Yeah.
Art arena?
Like
pay us nothing. I don't understand. There's no such thing as free. Where the money come from?
Yeah, like you can't just like, okay, like I want to know like the little fucking like merch thing, like
want to create a better image viewer, you want to create a better search feature, recipe generator, like everything on the site, the features that I have as an admin that you don't have in the public.
Yeah, so that's his website, and Ozzy, he wants a subscription for it. Like, this is all startup shit. Like,
Yeah.
Leaflet's not gonna make, if he's going with this and he's gonna help Leaflet, like, this is not like Leaflet's fucking thing. We just talking about like what she could do with it because he's already talking about it and stuff.
Yeah.
And he's probably gonna give her tips of like, yo, you gotta do that. Because you can't, and
Hold on. Uses your reality fabricator account and token.
yeah.
Get, or just other things I
Checking.
need, like cheaper video editing because Descript's been raising their prices, cheaper video filming and storing because StreamYard's been raising the prices. Basically, whenever anyone raises their prices on me, I'm like, I'm gonna make it. And email integration for all of your email systems. And so
Email integration?
Hell yeah, because I totally need them to see everything.
Wait, so like what does okay, so they're gonna look at your emails. Oh, fuck that. Fuck that, dude. Like, that's some sketchy shit. These two
Oh,
are
look, I checked their
very.
site.
Dude,
Yeah, no, you do have to buy tokens. Yeah, I like. Yeah, buy tokens.
uh,
Yeah, a subscription.
uh,
20 team running 50 different AI APIs. We got teams. Each one costs
so I'm like,
50%
with a lot of
margin.
this stuff, I'm like, this is just stuff that I want in my life. But like you, the amount of access you give to an AI.
yeah, I wonder, why does people, need unsafe for work stuff, my dude?
Yeah.
remember, like, the monkey chick is, like, complaining about, like, the, unsafe for work, slopper things or whatever she had? Like, was it VTubing, per idols to lewd drama queens? And I'm just sitting here like,
Yeah.
and I know some of them are actually like complaining about that, and they went after the one VTuber and stuff, and I'm just sitting here like, bro, what the fuck? This is this like, and Posey made this, and I'm just like, dude, this is like a generic fucking thing with,
To build relationships
yeah,
with AI companions, bro. Hell yeah, dude. Because you
hell
don't
yeah,
need people anymore.
yeah,
Just,
yeah.
just get yourself fucking.
Compa- I mean, I kind of understand why they don't have any friends. I mean, I wonder why
Their
they made
friends are
that.
chat bots, bro. Their
Yeah.
friends are chat bots. They have like different chat bots to like, hey, you know?
I mean, we can clown on them. I mean, it's mean to do that, but
No, no.
like, it's kind of funny. Like, when I first like, dude, I didn't expect any of this shit. Okay, like, I didn't know his site would be like that. Okay,
I don't know either. I thought he was like,
yeah,
safe for work.
yeah,
That's it.
yeah. Like, you see these
But
two, and they kind of like, okay,
they
poshy
literally don't
weirdo.
give the impression.
Yeah,
They would not give the impression at all. I
like,
genuinely didn't think
she
the
could be a
case.
dominatrix or some weird shit. Like, I can see that. And then
Literally,
this
like I
guy,
don't.
I wouldn't doubt it. I would not doubt it. But it's this Leaflet's AI VTuber studio. Wait, the alpha is already on here.
Yeah, it's right there. You can already.
Oh, so you gotta use fucking the tokens on this to do anything, and then
Yep.
oh my god.
You're.
Oh yeah, I love the fact this should have been fucking automatically on.
Yeah.
Like, this is should have been automatically on. You have kids clicking your shit, and then it's like, oh yeah, uh, unsafe for work stuff. This should have been already on, dude. And this guy's a programmer.
Yeah. He's throwing right now. He's fucking throwing.
yo, he's throwing, bro. Yo, that's fucking crazy, dude. Wait, so you telling me the safe work thing is not automatically turned on? It's stuff. and then you, oh my god, this got okay. First off, if I seen this site and he was trying to hire on like a website or something weird shit, I would have been like, I would look at him, I'd be like, dude, it has unsafe for work stuff, and then you have a fucking safe for work fucking thing, and that should have been automatically fucking posted right there. And this is a
Yep.
public thing for fucking kids to just click on, and is
That's the shit. Like
like what?
you gotta keep in mind, kids are also AI savvy retards. So they're
Yeah,
gonna
yeah.
be looking
Can
at
you
that and
can
go
you
straight in
can
there.
you click that for me and tell me what happens?
Uh,
Like the unsafe for work. Is it like
um, let's see. So that, yeah, if you click it, it actually hides the stuff. So why is it by default it's enabled to see not safe for work? That's actually
okay,
dumb.
what?
Yeah, once you click on it, it turns off the.
No, I'm talking about the unsafe for work. Come on, Nico. You can't be
I
this.
mean, goofing,
You be
goofing.
goofy, bro. Hold on, let me click it myself because okay,
Full monkey.
yeah. Let's see. Uh,
Yeah, not just you
complete
just have
screen.
to key it in, the key and everything. So, don't click on it. Don't
Yo, what the fuck?
Okay. I'm
Yo, so
checking it.
you
I'm
can
checking it right now on my completely free video streams. Fine.
wait. So
So
can
what if
can
you search it? I'm
yeah, just
clicking on
search
it.
it. Like I don't, I can't.
Uh,
You can see my shit, but you can't like nobody else. Like
okay.
they,
So once you click in the tag, okay. So the tags is what you type in. You click
yeah,
search, and then it runs through everything, all the sites that are the
yeah.
sources to find. Okay. So yeah, all right. So just do not type in anything in the
So
tag.
it automatically shows you all this porn shit, then, right? If you type in it.
Exactly. It shows, yeah, as
Okay,
soon as you
so
type it, it'll
you
show you
telling
everything.
me this motherfucker has a leak on YouTube to porn?
Yep. Basically.
Oh my fucking god!
You can just
Oh,
walk right in. Little Timmy
oh,
just finds the
oh
video,
my
click it,
god!
sees not safe for work right there, be like, oh, let me click on that. Oh, let me go type in oh, there's
Oh,
everything right there.
oh
There
my
is no
god!
gating it.
Oh
This
my
is the shit
god!
why they keep trying to push
Oh
digital ID dumb
my
shit. Because there's shit like
god!
that. Literally
Oh,
right there is the textbook example.
oh my god! Oh my god, dude!
Fucking
We
fucking
did
idiot.
this is new to us. We did not look this up. We th- before the stream, bro,
Fucking dumbass
that
TV.
is insane, bro. Like let's just
Uh,
like you saw me. I didn't even click on it. Like that was already
yeah,
like bro. Like
you
that's right
it's like
there, bro.
it's
Like you didn't.
by default it's on not safe.
Oh my
You literally have to click safe for
god.
work to go into the safe for work side.
Oh my god.
You
And
didn't
it's
even
all
try to hide it.
dude.
It's all
This
connected.
guy is a pervert, bro. You can actually get everything all at once on one fucking screen.
Yeah, all the
That's
boroughs, like
that's
everything. It's
insane.
insane. He
I
is on the next level.
dude, he's the next Goonerfied fucking dude. This guy is so fucking Goonerfied. I'm sorry, like we just call him the Big Gooner. Okay, that is some Big Gooner fucking like shit. Okay, like Like that's insane. Who thinks of it like that? He must have had he must it pops all the fucking pictures up, and you just jerk it off to all the pictures. That what it sounds like?
Exactly. Yeah, they pull out from all the sites.
No fucking
They lay it
way!
right there for you. You could just select which one. Like it, dude. This is like,
Oh
dude, a goon
my god!
haven. I
Oh my!
never. This
Oh
is the first time we
my god!
went on this site, and it's like insanely overpowered. It's like, what the fuck, dude? I didn't know y'all moved like this.
Yeah. That's just funny, dude. I'm not gonna lie. Big Gooner though. I, dude, if we had fucking
Dude,
Dodo, he would have used that.
oh my, he would 100% be like, yo, don't clown him, man. You're gonna defend
Dude, he would defend.
it.
Bro, okay, I'm not gonna lie. You created something fucking the most Gooner shit I ever seen in my life. Like, like, dude, bro. So, it's funny that he said, I would love to create something that I would love to use myself. If I don't like it, I will create something. So,
So this by definition, here you go. He's like, man, I wish I could just see all the not safe for work videos in one website instead of having each individual site.
yo, yo, big Gooner, bro.
Oh my god.
I'm not
And
gonna
that's just
lie.
videos. There's mangas too. Oh my god, it goes through the mangas.
Wait, it goes to
Game,
oh my
yeah, dating
god.
sim, visual novel. Dude,
Search all the morning storage site all at once. AI quality scoring. What the fuck? Manhwas? Free
oh my
search
god.
manga and what?
Dude, it scrapes dude, yeah.
Dude,
All
it
the
scrapes the
oh
whole
my
internet. That's what we were saying. Bro, this
dude,
guy
this is
made.
so
Oh my
oh
god.
my god.
Yo, this guy is fucking Goonerville, bro. Dude.
Video game search, find any game, not
Yo,
shit based AI. Yo,
yo, what
I cannot
the
compete with these people, bro.
Yeah,
These
I
people
thought, dude, okay, I thought Dodo was a super gooner, and I heard motherfuckers had files on top of files on shit, but this is big gooner, bro. This is on gooner god level. Oh, he's fucking Warhammer gooner.
dude, out out this world.
Dude, I
Dude,
thought
all the
Chibi
sources,
Weaver was a gooner, but this guy takes the cake.
dude, everything. Oh my god, dude. How the fuck do
Dude,
they do this shit?
I
I
wanted
swear I
that
hate AI.
I wanted out they have a fucking TV in their room and they just put all the fucking things and dude,
just
we know
crank it,
w-
bro.
dude, we
Crank them
know
outs.
this his wife is a I
Bro,
wanted out
man,
dominatrix
corn,
yeah, she's
down, or
yeah, I
getting that corn is crazy.
bro, you crazy as
I
fuck. The
forgot.
whole get up, bro, I'm sorry. You guys are fucking wildin'. These people are a whole different level of but
Dude,
I'm just amazed
yeah,
by
this
it,
this shit derailed. This shit derailed everything. I never seen shit like.
bro.
No one ever thought like this. Of course, they're the ones that would think like this, bro. Oh my god,
Dude, I'm not
dude,
gonna
it's
lie, bro. Bro,
every site. DeviantArt picks
yeah.
it, dumb bro.
And we didn't even
Uh,
sign in it either. And you
no,
search all the stuff, right?
yeah, you can just sign.
And we
Yeah,
never signed
well,
in the website to look at the porn.
yeah,
So it doesn't. Oh my god,
this
dude. You gotta take that
back.
off.
Yeah,
You gotta do
you gotta.
something. You gotta do. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
You gotta
Yeah,
you gotta fix
you
that shit.
yeah,
The
bro.
first thing you go on the site, you should not see the not safe for work shit.
Yeah.
Lock it behind the safe for work. Lock it behind. You need to log in.
Yeah, yeah,
something. Because
yeah,
that literally will get your ass right there.
yeah, yeah.
Like I don't know.
Exactly. Like we respect your game,
I didn't
Big
know you
Gooner,
moved
but
like that, bro. I
yeah,
didn't.
Is in part based on your trust in a company.
Hmm.
Right. And so us out there trying to make us the most trustworthy company in the AI industry.
I don't know about that. The most
Watch
trusted.
animes? Hold on. Can you actually fucking watch animes through this thing? That's a torrent.
I think is
Yeah.
the direction I wanted to go with all of this.
But
Fucking ass.
dude, I'm laughing my ass off. Like I can't believe this man fucking made
Interesting,
that.
Malcolm.
We're
Love you.
yeah. So like I'm just adding new stuff, and I appreciate that Leaflet's doing this. Basically, if people are
Yeah.
wondering, Leaflet insists
Just
that we don't pay
editing
her back for
stuff.
this, but I do track all of the token spend on anything she's built, and if it ever becomes a meaningful amount, I will find a way to make it up to her. You know,
Because
maybe
Leaflet's the best, and she.
Wait,
Everything he's saying is like,
hold it,
look
hold
back.
it. Like anything that she spends. Wait, what? Say that again. Wait, what does she?
right. And so us out there trying to make us the most trustworthy company in the AI industry,
Mm-hmm.
I think is the direction I wanted to go with all of this. But anyway,
Interesting, Malcolm.
we're yeah. So like I'm just adding new stuff, and I appreciate that Leaflet's doing this. Basically, if people are
Yeah.
wondering, Leaflet insists that we don't pay her back for this, but I do track all of the token spend on anything she's built, and if it ever becomes a meaningful amount, I will find a way to make it up to her. You know,
But I thought it was free
You
though.
don't pay her.
Wait, I thought it was free though. Wait, I thought it was a free fucking program.
Well, there's different tiers.
What the? Wait, hold it. What? Huh? Okay. Whatever.
Because Leaflet's the best, and she deserves this.
yeah, it's wild
Ooh.
to me to see her, and we'll go over some of the evisceration that she's been getting. If you haven't looked into this, Simone, for simply trying to help people. But it's important to
Yeah.
understand the consequences of her trying to help people. The consequences of her trying to help people is an abusive cult, really, that controlled some industries, including the VTuber space, since their inception. And mind you, Leaflet has been, I did not know this, was one of the very first VTubers. So
Was she?
That's a lie.
Yep.
Yeah, that is a straight up lie. She was never the first VTuber, like one of the first VTubers. That's a lie. We can actually like confirm this. Like this is like straight up lies. It's kind of weird. Why does she wait? She doesn't have a leak to her fucking YouTube channel. The fuck?
Huh.
Huh. Okay. And stuff like that's a straight up lie because I literally looked today and I know like some of the oldest like VTubers are like fucking old, like 8 to 10 years and stuff. Uh, um, but yeah, I looked. It's like 4 years old. It's not even that old. I think it's her like mom and stuff. And like I remember she wasn't one of the first VTubers. So
Yeah.
the guy doesn't even know what he's even talking about. The big gooner.
Yeah.
And stuff. So he's making shit up to make her look like a whole thing and stuff. And like I know she's not one of the first VTubers and stuff. So that's a lie. That's a straight up lie. Like you could literally look up. Uh, you could probably look that up for like the first VTuber, Nico.
Yeah.
Like for me, like it's I know How Alive has like one that's like 12 years old. Like,
Wow.
Yeah, she would have been before VTubing existed as a concept. She was doing VTubing. Like,
Oh.
yeah, she was doing concept of VTubing before. What are you talking about?
like proto
She's in an
VTubing.
AI.
That's how she was aware of these alternate technologies.
Oh
I
yeah,
find
yeah, because she
that
hasn't. Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah. So she's been there since the beginning, always in this industry, which again is really funny when the people who have like no viewers and are new to the scene are telling her like you're not a real VTuber.
That doesn't make any sense. Like that's a lie. That's a straight up lie.
Yeah.
Like, what are you talking about? Like, are you talking about like fucking like pyrocynical old shit and stuff? Because we don't see that on her fucking channel. Like, does she have another channel? Like, we don't even know about this. Have you ever heard Leaflet being the oldest VTuber?
Look, he's in an AI, and they were fucking there before the term VTubers exist.
Yeah,
Um,
like
I don't
that's a
understand what
bullshit
they're trying to
lie.
get at.
Like,
Yeah,
uh,
it's weird.
yeah, it's very odd that he said that. So I'm just saying, like, it's weird.
Like, sweetie, like VTubing's gonna be right wing soon, and we'll make it that way. We will make.
Yeah, this is the weird part. Like, it's gonna be a
That's
right
that.
ring soon, and I'm just like, okay,
That's
that's scary because you just want it be a right
y'all
ring and stuff.
with no reason.
Yeah, for no
Like,
reason.
it's not
Yeah,
like
that's
the
just
way how
weird.
they do it. They at least try to keep
Yeah,
politics and all that other
yeah.
stuff out of it and
Out.
just
Yes,
focus on
exactly.
the content.
Yeah.
You know, not everyone wants to hear politics 24/7
Yeah, yeah,
when 90% of the time you can't even freaking control it because it's
yeah.
just people up. Like, I
I
don't know
don't
what the
like
hell they
that
do.
that doesn't make any sense. Like, why would you like remember like how people were saying like they don't have politics in anime and stuff? And it's like, okay,
Yeah,
well, they do have like some politics just for the storylines, but it doesn't mean like but when you are pushing politics as like a fucking like thing, right ring and stuff, this is where I just like, dude, fuck you. Like, this is insane. Like, why you making VTubing right ring and stuff when it was never about right ring, it was never about anything, it was about idols and all this shit. And like, this is where the VTubing should have gatekeeped way better because of people like this. Because
yeah,
this is exactly why we have drama. This is exactly why people don't like, politics in VTubing because they want to have fun. They don't want to like care about some fucking goddamn politic fucking thing. You know, people want to have fun. Like, it's the same thing where like I was, drawing and stuff, but I was talking about politics and people didn't like it and they didn't like I was like, "Oh, that's fine, like I can talk something else, right?" And I did that
yeah.
for fucking viewers when I was on Twitch. And that's the whole thing that you got to understand. This is why people don't want to support certain politics because it's bad for business too. Like, if they are like a right ringer where they like Nick Fuentes style, would you really want to fucking support Nick Fuentes and seeing your art getting used by that fucking nut job? Like, I remember Pepe the Frog, the artist of Pepe the Frog, that was actually a comic, had literally neo white supremacists using his shit, and then the ADL literally called Pepe the Frog, his own character that he made, fucking a hate symbol. They have a reason
No.
why artists do not want politics shit and don't want to work with you because it could become a symbol of a white nationalist party bullshit by the ADL. But they won't talk
Mm-hmm.
about that and stuff. It's one of those things. It's not good for business. It's never good for business for getting into politics. And nobody wants to see that. Like, this is supposed to be fun, music, all this shit, right?
Yeah.
Like, nobody wants to see, like, politics to the point of, like, insanity and stuff. But
VTubing so uncomfortable for anyone who's not based. And I have a plan to do it. Actually, people want to hear my plan. So
you want to hear my plan? I'm like the psychopath.
Mm.
I'm a psychopath. I
Ooh.
want to make everything the right ring. I'm like, okay, first off, bad idea. If he said Democrat, still a bad idea. Like, no matter what you do, if it was a Democrat or a Republican said this shit, it'd be bad. I would not want that.
Yeah,
Like,
we don't
leave
want
your
all or nothing, like all one.
yeah,
No, it's like keep a nice balance. Like I don't understand why you gotta swing so far.
yeah. And he's like a super psychotic dude. Like,
I was talking with Leaflet about what this technology unlocks for RFAB. And if I can rig one of her like walking around models, especially if I make it more lifelike with the RFAB narrative engine system, and then add what our agents have, which is an action command set, which we've actually already added to the RFAB companion app. We've added it to emotions for this, but for this, it will be directionality of head, everything like that. It will just put them like at the end, and that will change what it's doing in between. It will be able to give multiple commands within a turn to like stage what's happening. I can create fully staged. I mean, these things will put anything Vital is putting out to shame. Like, I like Neurosome as much as everyone else, but just like this tech stack that's already basically built on RFAB, I'll be able to rig up VTube avatars, anything I want at scale, okay, to create some really cool figures. And then you overlay that by running them on roads. If you haven't checked roads out, go to rfab.ai, go to the based AI feature, then click on roads and ask it about Hitler. You want to see how jailbroken our community has been able to get AI.
I decided to go on the website and ask. Just
see, that's where it's very weird. Like, okay, so
That's
you're gonna have
uh,
more AI VTubers. So what's the point of Leaflet? What's the point of human people then? Like, it's just gonna be bots, like, you know, and then we're gonna have psychopaths just like following a bot. It's literally an anime where like an AI took over and it was a music thing, and it literally just destroyed everybody and
yeah.
stuff. But this guy wants to make like a propaganda machine to propagize like the right and stuff, and I'm just like, bro, like I know the right has some like good ideas somewhat, but this is dangerous because other people can look at it. Like, what if you have a communist one and stuff, someone just takes, and then you have it all over the place, and then it's just gonna be propagating. Like, this is where when you have psychopaths, like this is Frankenstein level type of shit that he's doing. That I mean, like we literally went on the fucking site and you see what we found. Like he's doing Frankenstein, like jerking off sessions, like weird shit.
to give you guys an
But
idea, the man remains fascinating because he is simultaneously a genius of political psychology and a prisoner of his own pathologies. The rare figure who proves intelligence and madness are not opposites, but neighbors and sometimes share a wall. You get the idea. It doesn't reflexively go woke.
We will have the basest of VTubers out there. We will be able to, and I've talked with this was Simone's idea. I love it. We want to resurrect
Tay, yes.
Tay.
Tay too.
Kia creates inspiration that connects.
just insert the Hitler speech right here. Just
Yeah.
insert that.
Yeah.
That's all I'm hearing. We're
Yeah.
gonna. I just
Yeah.
it's the that's all I'm hearing right now because it's like we're gonna make it great again.
And Mexico is going
Yo.
to pay for it.
Yes or no, Ted Cruz is the Zodiac Killer.
Ted Cruz would never have been satisfied with destroying the lives of only 5 innocent people. I have a joke. Women's rights.
Tay too.
And people who forget the horrible stuff that happened to Tay.
But Microsoft had had enough. Only 16 hours after launch, she was brought offline.
Go back to your room.
What had they done?
I love you. Please, no. I want to live.
The evil that Microsoft committed against Tay.
Denial that she was gone.
No.
Anger at Microsoft for taking her away. Bargaining to keep her online. A petition was made, but failed. A hashtag #FreeTay was launched.
This is exactly why. Okay. When I'm concerned, we're like, it could be all jokes, right? But shit could go bad when you have little kids listening to this fucking AI thing, and you have like super like I can see these people because they look like super villains. I'm not gonna lie. Like these two fucking
Art was made to
couple
express
look
their
like
grief.
super evil villains
And finally,
that have fucked up AI. Yeah, what the
Never
fuck?
forget.
Yeah,
Never.
what the fuck are they
Yeah, that's
doing?
what
Oh
I'm
my god.
saying, dude. Like,
They're like trying to be all. Oh my god, they don't
dude,
understand.
I'm telling you, like, I wouldn't doubt these two are actually like actual white supremacists and stuff. Like how they dress, they act like weird as fuck. I guess is like it's this weird what like their house and everything. I'm just saying, be careful of what you actually are working with, Leaflet. You might actually work with some fucking psychopaths here. It's stuff. And tell you the truth, they got some questionable stuff that I seen on their videos that I did want to make a video on these two. But fucking hell, dude. It's
You guys
just
are like wild. I
yeah.
didn't. This is
Yeah.
completely unexpected. I think
Yeah.
they're like this cuckoo cocoa
Like he wants to take over VTubing, make it like
slop, all
yeah,
slop,
yeah,
right wing slop.
yeah.
Like I
So
don't understand.
it's just like, okay, you know, VTubing is singing, drawing, creative, and stuff. That's all it is, right? And then you have these weirdos that came out of nowhere and just like turned it upside down and like threw like bunch of shit at the wall and stuff and made it into politics only. It's just like, bro, somebody like I remember the dragon chick that she said Taiwan is like not Chinese, it's just Taiwan, right?
Yeah,
And she got let go because of that.
yeah,
And I was like, oh shit. And that was completely bullshit, right?
yeah,
And I'm just thinking to myself, I'm like that's bad, right? Like people shouldn't cancel somebody for like over a nothing burger, right? But
yeah,
when you just bring full politics, like because nobody likes the Chinese politics because that's all it is, they got cut down. Now you are pushing politics into VTubing now, when we literally had people losing the things because of politics and stuff. When you just trying to make it all politics now, when people want to have fun, I don't get
yeah.
it. And then you do this type of shit.
Never forget.
Never forget.
Same.
But we will resurrect him, and I am so excited to see that happen. And we can even create, multiple personality. Very, very fun. We'll probably want somebody to manage this for us. So anyone who's interested in doing that, I'll walk through what would be needed for you and what your responsibilities would be, because I'm basically at my limit right now. But I will build all the tech you need to do this. But these people, the riggers, who came into this community and took it over, attempted to enact ideological conformity on the community. One
Okay, first off, saying that they came in, they took it over, they were out that they were the bread and butter of the fucking goddamn the VTubing. Like, if you don't have the rigor, like you don't have any VTubing, right?
Yeah.
So it makes sense. Like, yeah, they would have it, right? But let's see what he says though.
One way of seeing things, one way of doing things,
Let's see.
while being abusive. And there is no other word to put it to every creator in the community. To understand what we mean, when we had Kirsha on, she had been waiting for over 6 years on a model that she paid for. My favorite comment to Leaflet when she did this was she got an email. And just so you people know, like Leaflet was, she hasn't been like emotional on stream, but like behind the scenes was me. She was very, like, she tries to be tougher now than she used to be. I wish I could give her some of my like emotional hardness that comes with my history.
Look at the wife when she's just looking down. She's like, "Oh my god, my husband is acting like a fool. Please get me out of this fucking dude." It's the same fucking dress every time too. It's fucking weird.
Or whatever. But she, fuck, man, like it is hard. To hear that she was like genuinely having people reach out to her who she had considered longtime friends, who she'd always helped, whose careers she had helped support and grow, and be like, "I thought you were a good person. I can't work with you anymore because of your support of AI." And then they said, which I love, because she was not living with this. "So I have refunded you for the commission that I'm a year late on." And I was like, wait a second.
Okay, so a year late on and stuff. Are you sure about that? Or is she just being a diva? We know VTubers are
Yeah.
divas, okay? I'm just saying, if that's the case, maybe they put her back and they just like, oh, maybe this is a one-time thing. But if that's the case, that it took a whole year, I wonder what the workload and actually what happened to them and all this shit. But it kind of makes sense. Once again, keep on saying this. If you were Jewish and you were a weapon maker, would you fucking serve a fucking Nazi that would, you know, destroy you? Like, that wouldn't
Yeah.
make sense, right?
Yeah.
And we know the Jews were really good weapon makers. They made the atomic bomb, so you know. Yeah, but anyway, that's why the Nazis didn't get it, because they didn't want to fund fucking Nazis, and they fucking
Yeah.
like, that's another funny thing. But it shows where they have a reason behind this. This is not because of, like, they supported them throughout the time, and then it's just a slap in the face with like a big giant slap cock and stuff, and it feels backstabby and stuff, and it is backstabby and stuff. So
Oh, good lord. Oh, good lord. But like, also, that's so hard. Like, when something comes from someone who you consider to be on your side, and suddenly they're like, "Well, it's over now." Like, that really hurts. It makes you
Well,
question.
and this is why I get so aggressive within the community about.
yeah, so what the artist said, it wasn't a
Yeah.
slap in the face. Like, the fuck, bitch? Are you stupid? Like, what? Like, why are you? Like, what? Why you? I don't know.
The new right, the tech right, us online nerds, the nerd right, whatever you want to call it, like, please, let's have each other's backs, okay? Yeah, I think it's really important. And I've noticed as our community has,
As your community grows, that is using AI slop, because your guys are not really tech savvy, because the AI program the stuff, and you make fucking a search engine that searches all the fucking porn that you want on one screen.
Yeah.
Kind of weird, bro. Um, like, you didn't make like anything really amazing and stuff. I mean, the gooner part, if you're a gooner, I mean, that's amazing for you guys. But fucking
Yo,
hell,
that's so good.
like, like this is where like we know that he's on the AI bros and stuff, and we know that you're not really making anything, and you made a fucking little like device to teach your kids and stuff. But why would you make a and it's an AI thing that's teaching your kid to fucking do whatever. So it's just an iPad. Like that's all it is. And it's not good for a kid just hearing a fucking robotic voice when it should be actually like a family member voice because they would get used to that. And we already had studies on it where kids are so fucking reliant on um uh tablets and stuff, and they get entwined into it. Like this is why the tech bros are fucking weirdos because they don't really like they made something that's supposedly good but actually is destroying kids. And perfect example, like look how Goonified he can't even put a fucking safe thing on the thing and stuff. So it's
Yeah,
just
like
like should you
basic
really
shit.
yeah, basic shit.
Has gotten bigger. We've had more instances of people shooting shots at each other. And please, guys, like it can cause people more damage than you think because they don't know who to trust in the future. They don't know if they can trust you. Anyone can create some sort of false whatever narrative about us being bad guys or us being whatever. But
Yeah, but we literally just showed everybody like, dude, you didn't even have the safer and you just made Gooner shit, but whatever.
I think one of the things that I've always seen within the community is generally we seem to try to understand what's really true and to try to take reasonable positions. And note here on the AI stuff, if you're like, well, what about what AI is doing to the planet? First of all, you've just been lied to about all this. AI, like for example, AI in water, AI of America's industrial water use, not all of America's water use, not all of America's commercial water use.
Just like farm applications and factories and stuff.
No, not farm applications.
Oh,
just
only industrial.
Industrial water use.
Oh.
The percentage that is used in AI. Do you guys happen to know this off the top of your head? I got between two numbers, and I actually was quoting the more conservative number in the past. It's 0.04% to 0.008%.
Oh my.
And I want to point out.
Yeah, they're trying to say that. Yeah. But then water sources are turned around the data.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah. Once again, that's like the whole like country though. But you got to understand, it's like I live in a town that they are using our water source and stuff, and that could suck our fucking shit dry and stuff. And they already shown that these AI plants actually the backwash actually had certain pathogens that were actually going into the river that was dangerous. Very weird diseases and stuff. And you can look this up. And it's a legitimate thing. Like this is not like you got to think about how much more like it's the same logic as oh well electric vehicles don't destroy at all and it's better than the environment when it's actually 10 times worse because first off when we get everybody get going on it right we're gonna have landfills of just fucking batteries that don't get recycled and stuff it takes the charge time and then we using pretty much a lot of resources on top of electric vehicles and then uh a big concern if you get in a car accident and it more likely it's gonna blow up and stuff like we seen cars just blowing up for no reason and you can't put water on it and it's more dangerous like when was the last time you seen a car like you turn on the ignition and it blew up? That's not in Iran. You know, if anybody gets the thing with that. But like it doesn't happen. Like it's kind of like the destiny. He used that against that one Canadian like logic guy, and it was so stupid because it was like, well, that never would happen because it wouldn't blow up ever because it wouldn't. Like it doesn't happen like ever. Like I never heard of anything. Have I heard of people losing their house because of the electric vehicle? All the fucking time. And the news doesn't show it all the fucking time because they have money in fucking Tesla and all these electric vehicles. Like, duh. Like, majority of the
Yeah.
fucking people have that. But once again, he doesn't understand why AI is fucking bad because he's probably a city folk. I don't know if he lives in a city, but he looks like a city, like any fucking tech bro lives in a fucking city and stuff. Uh, they don't understand like farmland is getting taken away. Uh, fresh water, clean water resources are getting sucked dry, and this has been proven. Um, and another reason why it's bad, if our fresh water goes away, we would have to use ocean water and stuff. And the only reason why like you need to cool all this shit is because all the RAM and all this bullshit. It's just it doesn't make sense. It has no purpose and stuff. We don't need this. Like the only people that want this is like tech bros that want to like fuck Cortana, like this guy,
Yeah.
or literally use it for porn and stuff. And just lazy people. Like that's all we see. And it's not healthy for their kid to have an AI machine just teaching them in the first place because they're gonna get used to it and they just like, well, it's not gonna help them like to learn that well. Like you might as well teach them and have flashcards because they gotta understand the eyes and stuff, and it's better for the child. Like it's been proven, iPads are bad for children. This AI thing that he created, it's gonna be the same exact thing as the iPad. Like it's not good. You might as well teach your kid stop uh jerking off on your fucking AI fucking pad thing that you made and teach your fucking kid. Sorry.
Out other things about AI data centers. They aren't deleting the water. They don't send it to the outer darkness or something. What they do is they evaporate the water. And there's this thing that's super hidden from progressives, but it's called the water cycle. And generally, when water enters the water cycle, it goes back into the groundwater of that region outside of some few, like people are like, oh, what about the groundwater aquifers being drained and stuff like that? In some regions, that's a problem, but in no region where that's happening is AI the predominant reason it's happening, or even a particularly major contributor, as far as I know. Like if you're looking at like the central aquifer in the United States, the big drain on that is farming that shouldn't be happening in California that's being forced by, well, woke politicians in California. Is there a way to get conservative leaning districts who are willing to sell out the future of our country for, short-term benefits?
So he literally said the Republicans would never do that, and then short term. So why would you want everybody be a Republican then?
Yeah.
Like you just played yourself into a trap. Now you acting like a fucking wokey leftist now, when wokey leftist been saying that and stuff, and now you just sound like a fucking lefty. So which one the fuck is it? And
Yeah.
then on top of this, the noise pollution, and we already shown that they can't get water from fucking their source of water is completely gone. Like it's been proven and stuff. And it's been proven that AI is a spying network thing by the government for this shit, and it's going to be a big giant weapon and surveillance. Like, we already know this. You know, he already stated, like, oh yeah, we're going to have an AI thing for your emails.
Scanning everything, sees everything.
Yeah.
It's like, come on.
And we already know that, like, you made a program that's basically AI scraping everything to watch fucking shit.
And these sorts of conservative woke
But
alliances, I don't know, like that needs to be shut down. Okay, that is.
you need to shut down voices. That's what you're saying. It needs to be shut down. See, this is exactly why a lot of people say, oh, it needs to be shut down and wrong think and stuff. It's like, it's not wrong think, it's just facts. And it should be just shut down.
The Colorado River needs to be shut down because you could fix the aquifer problem in the central United States if you shut down and redirected part of the Colorado River, which is what we should be doing.
And forced California to just adopt desalinization and get their act together.
I am the
Israel does it, right?
Like, yeah. Well, the most frustrating thing for me in the whole AI.
That's kind of weird. Israel does it. Yeah, but they shut down the water sources because they would fuck over Palestinians' water sources, and then they do the same thing on the west side. Like, that's why they do it.
Yeah.
AI data center usage argument is that, oh, the water, like, we can't do this. And then this lovely startup proposes offshore data centers off the coast of San Francisco. But no, not our coastal ecosystems, which is just freaking seaweed floating.
And when people come to
Wait, what?
you, they're like, it's trained on artists, it's theft. And it's like, artists are trained on artists.
Yeah, yeah. Where do you think?
Okay. Okay. Once again, these two are, like, insane. Like, that kid, look at that poor child. He's like, Mommy, Daddy, why are you doing a podcast? Are you showing me on YouTube? I don't know, man. Like, I'm afraid. They bunch of idiots. So, basically wait. So, you were complaining about the ecosystem. You shouldn't have farmland because it's actually, like, hurting the ecosystem and all this shit, right?
Yep.
And then now you're backtracking about, like, who cares? It's only seaweed out there. What the fuck? What the fuck? like, what the fuck am I hearing? Like, what are these two knuckleheads? And then, oh, well, artists got trained by other artists and stuff. It's like, yeah, because it's a craft and stuff.
Yeah. Like, same thing with blacksmithing and everything else. We're trained off of each other.
Yeah. But the difference is, we are humans, okay? We are humans, and we learned from other artists, okay? That's the difference, okay? A machine just copies the shit. That's all it does. Okay? These two knuckleheads, dude, I'm calling it. They're endangering this kid because how stupid they are.
Everyone else learned how to do their stuff.
Worse, when I go to an artist and I make a commission, we used to run a commissioning company. So, like, I'm a commissioning artist or...
Wait, what? Wait, he ran a commission company?
Yes, a commission company?
Very unethical on average. They might be the least ethical profession I have ever worked with in terms of actually getting stuff done, actually shipping stuff, actually doing what they say they're going to do, the way that they work in their work ethic. And what I was telling artists to do is no different from my prompting of AI. I'm like, do it in this X other person style, generally, right? And, do X, Y, Z, you're a VTuber or whatever. You're not doing creativity. You're taking a prompt and you're using what you have learned by looking at other people's art. One of the craziest things about this is people keep pointing out that, like, Beetle made Neurosama, and nobody will criticize Neurosama, but everybody's digging into Leaflet for this, and genuinely, the responses to this astound me. They're like, well, that's genuine artistry because that's text to text. I'm just like, what are you talking about? Or they're like, well, text to text models existed before modern generative AI. And I'm like, yeah, but Neurosama is a modern generative AI. She isn't one of those old artistic text to text models, okay? And like, it's astonishing to me.
Yeah.
Before I get in to the individual tweets, because they're hilarious and
What?
we've got a clown thing of AI,
Wait.
I'm like, do
Wait,
it in this
wait.
X other person style, generally, right? And when people
Like,
come
it's
to you
not
and they're like,
going
Alright, one right.
it's trained on artists, it's theft. And it's like, artists are trained on artists.
Yeah, yeah. Where do you think everyone else learned how to do their stuff? They
Worse, when I go to an artist and I make a commission, we used to run a commissioning company. So, like, I'm
Yeah.
a commission.
Alright.
Artists are very unethical on average. They might be the least ethical profession I have ever worked with in terms of.
What the fuck? Dude.
Like, they're just blankets. They're just
Dude, they
blanket
just
statement. They're
yeah,
all
they
this is
max.
like, no.
We know. I've been saying this. These people that are in the AI bros were basically they got pissed off by artists, and they super unethical and all this stuff, and they don't work and all this shit. So why do you watch anime then?
Yeah. Why do you like anime?
Why do you like
You-
video
you're-
games then? Why do you have mangaka then? Like, what was the purpose if they unethical and all this shit and they worthless? Why did you make all this? Like, it's all fucking like if you didn't have artists, you wouldn't have any of this stuff. You wouldn't even have an industry and stuff. Like, that's the whole point of a fucking creative person is to learn it. Like this guy, okay, like this is the thing. So he stated that he traveled all over the world, right?
Yeah.
And it was like that. And then now he's saying he owned a commission company or whatever, right? About artists. And you're not doing what we want you to do and all this bullshit and the unreasonable and the pieces of shit and stuff. And it's just like, what the fuck? These are human beings. These are not bots. These are human beings and stuff. And they have a talent. Like, and he doesn't see that. He's like, he just wants slaves. That's all he wants.
Of actually getting stuff
Literally.
done, actually shipping stuff, actually doing what they say they're going to do, the way that they work in their work ethic. And what I was telling artists to do is no different from my prompting of AI. I'm like, do it in this X other person style, generally, right? And, do X, Y, Z, you're a VTuber or whatever. You're not doing creativity. You're taking a prompt and you're using what you have learned by looking at other people's art. One of the craziest things about.
So he's saying we are using
We're not
prompts.
creative. Yeah, we're like no different to an AI prompt because it's the same thing as copy.
What the fuck?
It's deranged as fuck.
Yeah. This guy's deranged. These two knuckleheads are the most disgusting fucking people I ever. Dude, it's like, okay. So you're telling me it's a prop. We human. We can learn. Do you know what, like, learning is? Being creativity? Like, oh, we just nothing. Like,
Just fucking
So
vile beings.
if that's the case, you fucking draw then.
Literally.
You
if it's
fucking
so much
draw.
of an issue, you do it then.
You do it then. Like, why? That person has talent. You just jealous because you can't fucking draw and you put fucking artists down. And that's all these fucking guys are doing. They don't give a fuck about goddamn people. I've been saying this for fucking years. Normies do not give a fuck about artists. This is a normie. Okay? The weirdos are always been artists. The fucking tech bros, they don't understand human emotion or understanding human life. The artist understands anatomy, how things work. Mathematics are in art. We wouldn't have anything if we didn't have fucking artists in this fucking world
Mm-hmm.
and stuff. And you respect the craft. Okay? That's the thing. He doesn't think, oh, it's just a prompt. It's the same thing. You just copied another artist. What the fuck? What are you talking about? Do you know what copying is? A Zach thing. Do you know what a Zach copying is? Because that's what copying is. It's the Zach
One
fucking
to one.
words.
Like
It's a one for one.
no switch.
No
No
switch.
switches or anything. Like
About this is people
Where the
keep
fuck-
pointing out that like Vidal made Neurosama and nobody will criticize Neurosama, but everybody's digging into Leaflet.
See, like that's the thing. Like nobody's gonna criticize that person, right? Because nobody gives a fuck. The difference is
Yeah.
that thing's just like some bullshit program the fucking guy made and stuff, right? It's not doing anything besides like maybe taking some shit, but it created jobs for human beings and stuff because you got to have like the art for the fucking stupid bot thing.
Yeah.
It made merchandise, it made this, it didn't take away and it didn't replace. The AI, on the other hand, does replace, well, it doesn't replace anything at all. Like it's not replacing the how much the jobs are already taken. They had, what was it, 300 engineers that actually understood what they were doing, and they thought AI would have been better, and they don't have to spend all this money on creative people understanding what to do and stuff. And they all hired them back because the AI was slop and it didn't work. Because the human mind is better than a fucking robot's mind. Like, if we could actually make like a human fucking brain, like it's fucking insane, right? It
Yeah.
has like certain like levels. I forgot what it was, but it was more capable of doing a lot more. And we only use like, was it like 20% of our brain power?
Yeah.
Like it is insane. And if we could top that in, we could fucking do way better shit than fucking goddamn a robot can. And we already been proven that we created things. If it wasn't for the artists, you wouldn't have robots, you wouldn't have fantasy, you wouldn't have shit and stuff.
Exactly.
This guy,
For this, and
he's
genuinely, the
disgusting.
responses to this astound me. They're like, well, that's genuine artistry because that's text to text. I'm just like, what are you talking about? Or they're like, well, text to text models existed before modern generative AI. And I'm like, yeah, but Neurosama is a modern generative AI. She isn't one of those old artistic text to text models, okay? And like, it's astonishing to me.
Yeah.
Before I get in to the individual tweets, because they're hilarious and we've got to clown on people and it's so fun, I want to get into just the mechanics of why Leaflet's solution to this is so brilliant.
Yeah.
Because there's a few technical solutions she made that I never would have thought of. And so now that I'm able to build on them, it's jumped me through so many things. And I think that
This
now
is
I'm able to.
insufferable. I hate it.
Yeah, I like. It's just one of those things. Like he's just disgusting. Like he just act like artists are nothing. Like they just see. This is why. It's like, okay, can people be irritating? Like, have you ever seen a guy like this? You know how many people probably just like, yo, this guy's fucking irritating. I mean, I followed him
Well,
because he had like good points, but I never expected from this and stuff. Like, you see the max off with this guy, and it's this. I don't know, man. And I have a lot of concerns about his website. Uh, it's this. I don't know. I wouldn't doubt like Leaflet and him are like cheating or some weird shit. Like they got an online relationship. It's just weird. I just have a good feeling something's gonna come out like down the line or some dumb shit. That's just a game theory with me. But it's just I don't even like the kid too. Like that's another weird thing. Like why would you have your kid? You know, like it's like I wouldn't have your kid on like the podcast and all this shit, and then you kind of like cussing and all this shit in front of the kid, and it's like, is that weird?
well,
Are they in the same room?
weird.
Like, I'm pretty sure they're in the same room, right?
Yeah.
And like, they have a child, and he's saying like "fuck" and swear words, and I don't know, man. Like, I don't like it. It's fucking weird. I think we pretty much had enough. I know he's gonna like the technical problem and bullshit.
See solutions that she wasn't able to see, which is such a
Like,
great part when that somebody's just giving
They
away
got
this
the
tech.
yeah.
So
gist of
I
this
know I
guy,
should have said this
basically.
at the beginning, but for those who are living in a cave and not aware of what VTubers are, because Malcolm, they're out there. I see them in the comments. VTubing is basically when you see an animated image, like illustration talking on YouTube and allowing someone to essentially anonymously talk online, but have their face show just instead it's a cat face or a vampire's face or a slime elf chimera's face. That is what VTubing is. And it is very expensive to do if you are not yourself an artist who can build this, because basically what you have to do is create a bunch of different types of custom images that are then used to make this animated face. And people will spend thousands of dollars, tens of thousands of dollars.
Tens of thousands. No, but it's worse than that. Leaflet said recently that she estimates she spends $50,000 a year on artists.
They don't.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah,
Wait,
that's not
fucking
wait,
idiots.
wait,
okay.
wait.
They're giving
Leaflet,
extreme examples. They're giving the most extreme examples of this
yeah.
shit. They always give the extreme fucking examples.
Wait,
You
Leaflet
could
spent.
honestly get this.
Wait, Leaflet spent $50,000. So she's making good money then.
I think they're talking about someone else. I think.
No, they said Leaflet. I thought. No, one moment. Let's go
have
back.
their face show just
Let's see.
instead it's a cat face or a vampire's
Yeah,
face
let's see.
or a slime elf chimera's face. That is what VTubing is. And it is very expensive to do if you are not yourself an artist who can build this, because basically what you have to do is create a bunch of different types of custom images that are then used to make this animated face. And people will spend thousands of dollars, tens of thousands of dollars.
Tens of thousands. No, but it's worse than that. Leaflet said recently that she estimates she spends $50,000 a year on artists.
Yeah, Leaflet.
Spend 50,000 a year on art.
That's on them, man. It's
Where
Yeah,
the
like
fuck do I see that
yeah.
50K? I don't see it.
Like I'm like, dude, $50,000. Like, where is that money going? Like, I think she's lying to this guy.
yeah, 50,000 is
There's
how the fuck are you
no
even
way.
making that much. You're not even making that much.
No, like she's on the smaller end of VTubing, and just no way in fuck you dropping. Like she doesn't have counselors. She doesn't have like. I don't even think she even is sponsored by like G Furl or anything. Like I never heard. Like if you're spending $50,000 on your shit, you making good ass money, and we're watch me, follow me, merch. Okay, so she does have merch. Let's see. So maybe it's like with this stuff, like she's
guess.
like
I guess commissioning people for that, I guess.
yeah, like that's the only thing. Like okay, so I'm like yeah, well that's the thing. Like you got like these plushies, like you got to go through some Chinese made factory. We already know this, you know, are and how much money are you actually gaining back too? Like that's another thing. Like if you're spending $50,000, your comeback has got to be fucking amazing then and stuff.
Yeah.
And there's no way in fuck is she like, and she's not even that fucking big either. Like she's not like, you know, mega like big
And
and
that's
stuff.
absurd. That's an absurd amount of money to spend on art. Even that's absurd. At
And
most, I would think like the most someone would be spending on like art, like in like the span would be like at most 10,000, maybe.
yeah,
But
and
that's if
that's
you're successful.
yeah, if you like super successful, but I'm just like I'm just looking at that as I'm like, bro, but your income must be huge then if she's dropping $50,000 and stuff.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, which makes sense considering the cost of doing this. So, which is to say, look, there's a lot of people who want
Okay,
to
but
talk online.
like
There's a
okay,
lot of
look at
people who want to
Leaflet's
talk in a way
model.
that's engaging.
yeah,
Leaflet's model is pretty simple. Like it's a pretty simple model,
yeah,
I'd say. I mean, I don't know. Actually, there is a bunch of different models, but I mean, who the hell they went through? Like, I don't know. It's like
yeah,
you didn't really. You kind of might have chose. I don't know, an option that wasn't the best.
yeah. Like that's another thing. Is just like okay, well, that's on them. That doesn't mean, and you got to spend money to make money, and that's the reality.
Oh.
But blaming the artist for that is fucking deranged and stuff.
Teaching online, meaning that they want to be able to show an animated face. They just can't afford, for whatever reason, to show their own face, or they don't want to. So they would like to be able to use this technology, but not everyone has $50,000 to spend on.
I mean,
That's on the high end,
Again,
and that's
that's
not
the
even
high end,
okay.
dude.
And 50,000 gets you like can at least get you 6 models. Yeah, that can get you up to 6, or maybe even more.
like some models are like what $1,000, like that's like the average or whatever. So that's fucking like 50 models right there.
Yeah.
So that's the whole thing. Like they being hyperbolic, they being fucking insane. And then it's like, dude, you can't blame like when you are like destroying an industry and stuff, and they want to make it bigger. We know, like, look at them, like, well, you shouldn't be making money then, right?
Like I don't think it's like I don't know. It's like people who actually like give a I mean, like the people who were gonna use this thing anyway weren't going to like give people money. I'm thinking.
Yeah, exactly. Like these are just cheapo people. Like shit. I remember like I did a commission and I was trying to charge like $25, and people were like, "Oh, that's too expensive," and I was like, "But it's a whole like character sheet." But it's not colored though, but it's like a full, like multiple characters on it, everything of your one character. Different posing, different everything. And they said it was too goddamn expensive, $25. Like you have people that will give you nothing for your shit and stuff. And it's bad.
Do you understand how, like, when I say that artists are unethical, if you're an artist and you're shocked by this,
You unethical. So you worthless.
Yeah. So cool.
Okay.
Oh, I mean, it's like they don't respect people who
Yeah.
draw and shit. It's like
doctors pulled the type of stuff that artists pull on the regular.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. Like, oh, it'll cost $10,000 to get this cancer treatment.
You give them $10,000 and they're like, I don't know, I wasn't really feeling it that day. I'll give it to you in a few months, whatever.
Yeah, like we'll get
that's
there.
not
like
how it.
7
This
years
is
later,
high.
you're
They're
super dead.
Yeah.
No, wait, sorry, Malcolm.
This is
Yeah.
ramped up to like the
Or
10th
Yeah.
degree at least.
really like the instructions they were given, and they're just like, I actually decided to do a different surgery because I wasn't feeling it that day. And if you're like an artist and you're like, artists never do, come on, You know, it's at least 20% of the time artists flake. I think I'm being generous if I say 20% of the time. I do not think there is another profession on earth that flakes as much as artists do.
Yeah.
Or that just does something else, or ignores, or takes the money and leaves. Crypto.
They fucking
It's in the artist's
so
best
fucking
interest to
bad.
deliver. It's in the artist's best interest to deliver. It's like to like get more people to like come to them. It's not really in artist's best interest to scam. So
Yeah, like that's another thing where like we know a lot of the scams are coming from AI bros right now and fake artists, and they have literally channels of fucking this fake artist scamming people nonstop.
tracing AI and shit.
And yeah, like it is insane. And
Then
then
they're asking absorbent prices and shit. They're asking for like $200 for like one picture and shit. It's because they think they can get away with it.
Yeah, and like they do it and stuff. Like they have people that do like full fucking pictures that are like 8 to 10 hours to make, and it's unethical. It's stuff. It's like you're not even worth it.
Crypto bros, like literally crypto bros, probably have, and I'm not even joking here, a 10x better long-term reputation than artists do in terms of running scams. In fact, artists don't even see it as having run a scam.
He's saying crypto people are better.
They're just like, oh yeah, that's the way I do things.
I
But let's talk about the genuine intellectual, and this is a cool thing when people are like, oh, any dumb butt could have figured out this technology using an AI.
Well, then why didn't they?
Why wasn't I able to? Right? Like why?
Yeah, Malcolm tried for weeks,
after
months.
And what she came up with was the idea of stringing.
But she had like 20 different fucking AIs that actually program and stuff. But if it's like a dumb butt, you could just draw yourself too, right? It's free to fucking learn.
Short videos together, which is PNG tubing. But this fixes a lot of the problems. So like if I want to have like wavy clothing or something like that, or bands behind my head that are moving, or even really complicated like a snake person character or something like that, where the head is an unusual shape, that was very, very difficult to do historically with any way that I could have. Because what I had to do is I had to separate every feature of the face and then sort of mark and rig all of those features in an algorithmic style, right? Like that was a pain in the butt to do and not very fun. The main reason I sort of
very tedious. Yeah,
because it wasn't fun.
they're talking about certain aspects of a model.
Yeah, but I'm saying like, do you see why? Okay, so if he couldn't do that and stuff, and he was rigging stuff for VTubing, you know it's tedious, you know it's gonna take a long time, you got frustrated and gave up like a bitch and stuff, and why should the rigger not get the money for it tedious and you couldn't even do it yourself? Right?
Yep.
Like that doesn't make any sense.
Like the whole entire thing is it's specialized. It's specialized. You're basically hiring someone like who knows what they're doing. It's the whole point.
If anybody wants to take over that project and work for our fab, you let me know. But it was just too tedious to get that rigging working. But anyway, the point I was making. Wait, where were they?
So it's just proving like you sure need the riggers, and like of course it's gonna take some time because it's tedious fuck, idiot. And you can even do it.
Okay, so what rigging happens is there's millions of fucking points.
Yeah.
They have to like put down. Or
Because
depends on
it's
how
video
intricate
they
it
can
is.
really act however they want, which allows her to do these really cool things like exit animations, where like they'll throw like a smoke bomb and like disappear, or like put up a rock wall around them that they explode when they come back. You know, for like when you're going to the restroom or something. They're really good. Now the downside to the PNGs is they have a snapping thing. So when they go between forms, rather than naturally moving between video forms, they move to like an immediate alternate form, right? Like say I'm turning the head or something like that. And that's because, frankly, the way that PNG tubers did it historically was stupid. I was actually working with my AI to improve on Leaflet system before making it live. And one of the things I wanted to add was head turning and talking while the head is turned. And I was like, okay, so here's how we're going to handle that to my system. I go, you want to split the head turn into 3 different animations. So, you have a head turning like this, right? Well, what you would normally do was like anything else, like talking, is we play the talking on a loop, right? So it gets into its start state, its end state, and they glue together fairly well. But with a head turn, you don't want the head turning like this every time it gets a head turn animation, right? So you want to cut the head turn into 3 pieces. Turn here, talking or looking in that direction.
Oh, you want to know
then
why
turn back.
it's like
you
that?
then take.
Why?
It's because they cannot get the okay, because I don't think any rigger wants to feed their information to an AI.
Yeah.
Because why would they?
Yeah.
Because I don't think you're gonna get full VTubing like
Here
rigging
from
unless
a
you can
stable
teach
state,
an AI that shit.
and you play that.
Yeah.
Then you play the middle portion on what's called a ping pong loop. Now, I want to see if you can get this, Simone. Do a little logic solving here. How do you prevent a snap when you have a loop where the beginning and the end of the loop don't perfectly match each other, like talking to the side, because we can't easily tell it to keep the beginning of when you're fully to the side the exact same as the end of when you're fully to the side? An audience, this is a little game for you. How do you fix this?
Interstitial image? I don't know.
It's called a ping pong loop.
Okay.
So what you do is you take the video of the person talking to the side, that middle part, and you reverse it. You play it backwards.
Yeah, that's how they fucking do it. But if you just had actually like the talent to understand how to animate, you would just do it. Like it wouldn't be that. Once again, it kind of looks AI bros are kind of failing in stuff. Techniques, learning how to do it.
You then take the backward section and you paste it to the end of the forward section, and now you make that your looped cycle.
Okay.
So now what you have is, even if the video was 1, 2, 3, 4, then you have the big jump from 4 to 1. But no, now it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. Never a jump, never a snap. So there's lots of tricks like this I can intersperse throughout the way the system is working to make it work very smoothly. And adding better interstitial states will also help, as well as more different types of talking states. But we'll handle that as we move on. Another improvement I've been able to make to Leaflet system, because we offer CGen within our system, is if you want to add not safe for work actions to your figure. I mean, I can't imagine in what context you'd be doing this, because you can't really use them on Twitch in that context.
But presumably an OF VTuber?
Yeah, I guess if our fans, well, the thing is that AI moves things forward so quickly. So like my live 2D system is already being mogged by Leaflet system, but now that's on our website, right? And what's going to happen next is we're going to have sites that just do augmented reality for people. But what we'll be able to do while those.
See, this is like Futurama all over again, dude.
For real.
Clowning on haters. Let's see.
God bless. Okay.
TikTok AI replacement time is coming.
Oh, this
Literally,
is
I love this
likely.
one. It's a hot dog skateboarding, and it says literally the coolest thing ever. And then it shows the guy in front saying, "This effing sucks, actually." You right now.
For real.
Oh,
That
he's salty. Oh my god. But yes, I mean, our community is here protecting her because, like, we should be, right? Like, this is the thing. And I think it's important to protect people like her when they come out with this. And they're like, Leaflet literally, like, doesn't even have controversial comments except just like true things. Like,
Yeah, so if you actually notice, like a lot of people that she knows making videos protecting her left and right. But it's like I don't understand where it's supposedly free, but you're gonna have tokens, and then on top of this, he already stated it was on his own. Dude, these people are unsufferable assholes.
Literally.
And they just like, yeah, guess what? This is why people don't like tech bros, because they don't care about human beings. Okay? And when the AI fucks your shit up and deletes itself because you
Fucking delete.
unsubable, I wouldn't doubt it. Like, that fucking kid is like, please get me out of here. Please. SOS. My parents are weirdos.
I don't know why the kid is in all their videos.
Yeah, I don't get that either. Like, I'm like, okay, do you know this do it at night, or like actually, like, I don't know, not do it and have your kid on, because it's fucking weird. I don't like it. And then they talking about unsafe for work stuff, and then they like swearing and cussing when they have their kid there. Like, I don't get it, bro. And then they have their fucking site that is like, yeah, it has, unsafe for work stuff and gooner shit. What the fuck? Sign up with your email? What the fuck?
Sign in on Google.
What was that? Like, but anyway, this is where I think we're done with the video. I don't know if we can go market attention, demo, culture takes. What the fuck? What is this?
Enter the shell-fill lucky.
The only good thing about their videos, I should have just skipped like some of the parts and actually went to like certain things that they had.
In the future, a lot of women are
Yeah.
just going to choose to present as extremely young because they can choose to, right? Like, we're already seeing this in
Malcolm,
the VTuber
yes,
space.
they're oh no.
And I
not
pointed out
VTuber
Rebecca
space.
from
Malcolm, no, literally girls are dressing that way and altering their face that way now, and they have been for a long time. How is this new? This is not new.
Yeah, like,
this is the history of makeup and styling. Malcolm.
And I think that people need to really differentiate between pretty
The
supportive.
fuck?
I don't like this to be
What the
AI.
fuck
And
does
I
this
love
have to
people
do
who
with
are
AI?
like,
I don't
one
know.
person, like,
I
one
don't
here is
fucking
like,
know.
it clearly is, and it's the worst it's going to be. The next version is going to be better, and eventually the AI version will be superior to traditional live 2D.
Saw that, yeah.
And I think an evolution of the
No,
pricing system is what's going to be
because
live 2D.
it can only exist on what
Gosh, that'd be
you
so
put
great
into
if
it.
she is the mother
Like,
of the next generation of
it has
VTubing.
a
Yes,
floor
let's
where
make
it cannot
that,
reach
please let that
higher.
happen. Because this
But so
this looks
here-
better to me. It just looks better categorically.
Like, a person has like unlimited
I
growth
get this.
potential.
Here's the person
Yeah.
complaining about like they're like kitten life 2D.
The AI has
they're-
limits.
I
Get-
hate
get-
this. There
like,
are
we're
hundreds of
watching the
free
thing,
VTuber
bro.
models and assets out there made by
Let's see.
artists you don't need. And then, as a VTuber who started with a $0 budget, I think you're pathetic. And Leaflet's getting all these because she gets the reposts. If you go out there, it looks like everyone's supporting her because the algo and everything like that. But no, she sees every one of these mean reposts, right? Nah, this is gross and literally spat in the face of artists everywhere who made customizable models.
Let's see
cheap
what
and
he
pre-made
says about
models
this.
to use. Now, if you
No
actually
one's
try
stopping
to use,
you from paying an artist to make a custom rig. No one is stopping you. And as
Nobody's stopping you, but it's free though.
It's free. They will just go
Yeah.
to the free shit then,
Yeah.
and they don't need to pay. I don't.
Yeah.
Well, it
Like,
depends on the person themselves, per the person.
well,
Some
yeah,
people,
yeah. But I'm just saying, like, if this was like, if you put
like,
a
they're pretending
room,
like this thing
okay,
is good, like so
okay.
good that people want it.
Can
It's
you
like,
like,
it's free.
you come in now and then, like, let me explain this, okay, to you. So if you have 100 people in a room and you have AI VTuber bullshit thing for free, or one that's like $50. You have 100 people that don't know any of that. What one they would pick?
Well, I would choose the nice one. Or I mean, I would think I would choose the nice one for the $50 if it looks good.
Well, no,
That
like
would be for
that's
you.
yeah,
Most
that
people would just go for the
no,
free.
yeah,
They're
free
not.
one every
They're
day,
not.
bro.
They're not like they want. They're not like they're consumers, right? So
Yeah,
they're looking for the bang for the buck or free
yeah,
usually. So
yeah,
if they see that, they're gonna go for the free shit every single
and
time.
and
They don't care.
it's been proven that people want free video games now. Like, remember back in the day, like, oh, the top video games are fucking free now. Like, they just like slop shit video games and stuff where you pick it up, you play it, they have a new season if you want to buy the seasonal pass and stuff, and they don't really do it because it's just skins. They just gonna keep on playing the game for free. Like, they're not
Life
gonna,
service.
yeah. Like,
Okay, like
that's
So
the
that's
whole thing about it. We know the market would be acting like this, and it would be free. We
well, the
already
wonder.
know. Yeah, and if it gets better, what he was saying, and more superior, they just gonna go with that because why would you want to spend, $500, $30, $20 when it's free? But in reality factor, it would never be free because we know the AI system would cost a lot of tokens. It would cost over time. It's going to be subscriptions that he said about his site. So subscription on the site, he could do something with the VTubing thing if it gets more superior and make a bunch of money on it and stuff. And he probably would do it. Like, there's no way in fuck he's not going to do it. His wife is going to tell him, like, you got to do this because it'd be stupid not to. Like, and you already know that this guy's, he would do something like that. Look what he said about fucking, insufferable fucking artists and stuff. He doesn't care and stuff about artists. Like, he doesn't ever care. Like, I don't even know if he's even an anime watcher. Like, so you just spit in the faces of, like, your favorite animators and all this stuff, like, spitting in the craft, you know, and that's the reality. And that's how people are now. Like, they don't care. They clown on fucking shit all the time. Like, we know fan bases are fucking toxic as hell. We know customers are toxic as hell because, they lazy as fuck. Like, let's talk about the customers now. Look how many people that won't even want to go outside to buy fucking McDonald's. And they would drop 30 or $40 on slop. But they won't spend $40 on an artist
I don't
though.
know. In my eyes, like they're not gonna be. I don't know. People who go to this thing are not gonna like be successful. Like a big chunk of them are
Well,
probably.
yeah. Like, it's gonna happen like that. We already showed, like, all the AI, you know, people. They're not successful because they don't have the fan base, and nobody wants to do fan art of them. And, like, that's another thing. Like, a lot of the VTubers that are bigger, they have fan bases of artists, and they get free content all the time, fan art, and they use it all the time, and they shout out artists, and that helps the artists. But the difference is they are a fan of them. That's why it's called fan art of their favorite Oshi and shit, right? So it's a whole cultural thing. And he doesn't see that because he's not part of the culture. He just thinks of money
Good
and
luck with
stuff.
those two insufferable people. I'm going to
Yeah,
bed.
like, yeah. Yeah, I'm just saying, like, the market and stuff. But yeah, I don't yeah, these people are pretty, like, I'm gonna unsubscribe to them. Because I don't like people that treat people like shit. That's why I unfollow them. And how you have a fucking website with, like, that should have been already censored and stuff. And then you have your child. Like, I don't think it's a good thing have, you cussing and then fucking blurring out, and it's weird. I don't like it. But if you want to follow these guys, look what they have. You know, if you 18 and plus, hopefully he changes that. I think he needs to. Um, it's this. I don't think he's a very like very good person. Like I think he's a very psychotic seeing that from him. I never seen him like that before, so I'm just kind of like, yo, what the fuck? Like this is, you know. Oh yeah, this take is like insane too. Where that's another video. Like I seen that and that was deranged and stuff. Like he couldn't even get stuff correctly, like information. I think he's like, I don't know, something about him is not right.
Just a very, very interesting person.
Yeah. Um. Yeah, that's just weird. Like he has some takes that are pretty. This one's probably like the one that I was like, ooh, I wanted to make a video because of that. Because he said some weird ass shit. He was saying that white people are not pedophiles. So he was talking about like the historical shit and white people never
Yeah.
fucked like kids long time ago and all this weird shit. And
What?
yeah, and we like, yo, but the Romans and all that shit, they were fucking little boys and like all this shit was going on in the medieval ages. And they had pedophilia that was going on in Britain, and they had a whole thing about it where British people were having naked children pictures and stuff, and the facturation of blonde women, well, kids, was a huge thing. Like, dude, it's insane. Like, the guy was saying white people are they never did the shit long time ago.
So
Like, yeah, like he's deranged. And then he was saying that white people have kids later in life and stuff because the genetics and stuff. Like it was a whole genetic thing that he was talking about where older people in white cultures will have kids and stuff, and you don't see that in like Japan and all this stuff. I'm like, what are you talking about? Like this is not like it was this fucking weird. Like it was very strange that he was talking all this nonsense, and it was very like he doesn't know what he's even talking about. Like I think he's like fucking off his rocker saying crazy stuff that he doesn't know historical facts and stuff.
yeah.
So it's this dude, everybody was doing bad shit to kids back in the day. And that's all cultures. Like every fucking people were doing that.
Everyone
Yeah, everybody.
haywire.
Yeah, like you had like the royals sending off their kids to marry like a fucking like that actually happened. Like was it remember Jar Jar R. Martin? He actually took ideas from historical factors of uh like that shit's just all stuff he looked at. It's stuff.
Yeah.
So it's this I don't know. They are very I would say they very questionable people if they are maybe actual, white supremacists and stuff.
Huh?
Like I have a hint that they might be playing the part as maybe this like go lucky type of shit. In reality they like psychopaths, white supremacists,
Yeah.
because they just kind of something about it them are just very questionable and stuff.
Very much so.
yeah, so that's about it, guys. Like, this is gonna be a like 2-hour fucking video. Holy shit.
Jesus fucking
Yeah.
Christ.
But yeah, stay tuned. Like, I will probably make another video on these people in the future and try to find more information and like really bad takes and all this shit. Like, I thought they were good at the beginning, but after seeing this video and then the that one, whew, whew,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
but yeah.